Hey, what's up, guys? This is G with Spektrum Magazine, and I'm here with.
Jay, Ovid.
All right, Jay. So I saw you earlier, and you were telling me a little bit about your car.
Right.
I was wondering if you could share that with all the viewers right here.
Well, it's a 2015 Civic Si. It's boosted on Craftworks and with the supercharger kit. I'm down to a 100 millimeter pulley, and we tuned and tuned and tuned. We're probably making about 452 to the 442 to the wheels right now with 352 pounds of foot torque. It's stock internals, and we try to extrude as much horsepower as we could of being stock. Only thing that we opened up on the engine was the transmission for the Action Stage 3 clutch. Other than that, we just installed it in November of 2018, and it's been an avalanche since. So once we got the supercharger in, everything else fell into play, and it just one thing after another, one thing after another. We had to make sure that the lines were good. As far as E85, we're running straight E85 now gas, which is so bad on mileage right now, man. It's bad, but it's totally worth it because it's not an everyday driver. It sits in the garage. When I take it to shows or take it to meets like that, it's well worth the money you pay for it.
So let me ask you, how long does it take to get something like this?
Okay, well, like I said, I just started in November, and to what you see now, I mean, it's nonstop wrenching. I was under my car for literally every day for 3 months, making sure the lines were good. We had a few hiccups with the tuning, a few hiccups with the ID injector 1300s, but we got everything fine-tuned. Once we had that, everything else just came into play. When I ordered my rims and everything, it took about 3 months to get from Japan. Everything was a waiting game. So once everything started coming in at my door, the UPS guy knows me by name, man. I mean, I give him eggs and milk all the time. So I mean, I'm just saying, you know the guy, the UPS guy, the FedEx guy, and the Postal Service guy. They all know that every time something comes down my block, it's going to me. So, but half the fun is just letting it sit there and you look at it for a second and you enjoy it, and then you can't wait for the next day to get that car back up on jacks and then install that damn thing, So, I mean, it's awesome. It's my passion. I've been doing it since the 90s, I'm telling you my age.
Wow.
So, but I mean, I've been a car enthusiast since the 90s with Hondas. And so this is the actual only Honda that I really went above and beyond in my eyes. But the thing is, if you can see all these other builds, they're intense, crazy. I just hope I come close to even coming up to their level,
Well, you had us stop, so I think you're pretty up there myself. I'm just saying.
Right.
So I got an important question, a really big important question. Okay. When do donations start?
Donations as far as?
As you know, I'm a guy looking for a car to be donated to me. You got a car that seems like it's ready to be donated. So,
like I said, it still has its sentimental value right now because I built it from the ground up. So maybe later on, after I've used and abused it, and it's got its fill, maybe we're looking for donations for that,
So you hear it first. He is going to donate that car, this car right here,
This one right here,
to me.
to you. Is that what you want?
That's what I want.
All right. Well, you heard it first. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You hear it first. So anybody else? Nah. I already got it. So,
He's
yes.
the only one that's ever asked me. So.
There you go. All right.
There it is.
I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to see you in a couple of years.
I'm gonna put your name across the board, right there,
Yeah.
right across the front windshield. It's all you, baby.
So, the last thing I got to ask you about, I've heard about you guys a lot, Team Hybrid. What can you tell me about your team, man?
Okay, so I'm actually still new to the team. I'm on probation right now. Hopefully I'll become a full member soon, and I hope I'm representing the team well, which they are saying I am. They're a great bunch of guys. They've been around since 1995. The leaders are so down to earth. James and Scott and Justin, I mean, these guys are top notch. They're there for you all the time whenever you need anything. And it's always good because there's so many chapters. I believe there's 7 chapters, and they're starting a new chapter in, I think, New York, I believe, or something like that. But regardless, we all stay in contact with each other. And if anybody needs help with info of how to, hey, how do I shine my hood, or how do I shine my carbon fiber, or how do I take off this certain lug nut that won't come off, or anything at all, if you ask a question, they're Johnny on the spot. Everybody knows everything because these guys been around for a long time. I mean, we're talking 26 years now or something like that. So that being said, they got a lot of experience collectively, you know. So I mean, but other than that, I mean, I couldn't ask to be on a better team. These guys are really down to earth. They really help you out, and as you can see, their cars are really top notch in my eyes. So.
Trust me, I heard about them. That's why I had to ask you about them because, yes, they're a very legendary team.
Right.
Yes, and since you're part of them, and I'll just be real, I'll be honest with you. If you don't make it past and they feel like you're not representing, you kind of welcome, Spectrum Magazine is looking for some cars.
Oh, Spectrum Magazine, exactly.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna check you guys out, man. I mean,
Yep, Hybrid, you better keep them because if you don't,
I hope and pray. I hope and pray.
I hope so
I
too.
represent the brand well, which I hope I'm doing, and it's a lot of fun, to see other car enthusiasts that have the same passion as I do. Like I said, with the cars that I see every day with these guys, it's amazing. So.
Well, in my personal opinion, all jokes aside, I think you are representing well.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that very much.
Yep. Until they watch this video.
Until they watch this video. No, what are you talking about, man? It's awesome. My first interview ever, and I love it.
Cool. I'm happy you do. So good to meet you.
Much love, man. Thank you so much for everything.
And thank you for your time, man.
Hey, anytime.
Yep.